What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to WWE 13, The Attitude Era. Let us continue on here with a Triple H versus Dude Love, September of '97, Birmingham, England. One night only. Win the match, hit the pedigree, and pin in 10 seconds? 10 seconds? Okay. Anyway, welcome to a fine Tuesday here on the program. We have certainly some things to discuss from both Raw and from what's going on with 2K19 as we approach that game ever closer, ever closer. So, we have the next roster reveal is going to be today. Now, I'm filming this at like 9 in the morning, and it's not going to happen here on the East Coast until like 1 p.m., so obviously I can't film this show at 1 p.m. and still make 5 p.m. It'd kind of be cutting it way too close with all the video rendering and that kind of thing, but it's happening today, and that's interesting because that the last 2 weeks were on a Thursday, right? So that to me says, what are you planning for Thursday? Anything? So that should be the Legends roster. Now, again, they've said this is their final week of the roster reveal. But as we saw last year, just because they say, oh, we've finished the reveal, doesn't mean they're finished revealing things. So they've done extra guys last year on Twitter. So that would not surprise me if it ended up being the same thing this year. Now, we also, yesterday, got a very, very short entrance video from one Ruby Riott, which was like literally 30 seconds. She enters, she walks down halfway down the ramp, and then it cuts. And at that point, why even bother? Like, why are you even bothering to put out half a minute of an entrance? It's just gonna piss people off. And they're gonna be like, wait, why? Why? Oi, 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 oi. Why? I don't get it. Have a mercy. Anyway, so there's that. But also yesterday, additionally, we got the more overall Daniel Bryan showcase trailer to kind of go, alright, here's more of this stuff, right? And most of that looked okay. I think it's going to be interesting to see what that does portend for the game itself, because there are certain match types that appear to be in that showcase that you would hope would be in the main game because they're also in the showcase, but this is 2K, so I'm not necessarily going to give them the benefit of the doubt on that bit of business. But no, the thing that folks talked about from that trailer, from that showcase trailer, was them showing in-game engine gameplay of the infamous Sheamus and Daniel Bryan match. How do I even hit a pedigree in 10 seconds? How? I don't have a finisher. Like, what a weird objective. This is not like Ultimate Warrior Triple H. I've already failed the thing. Oh no, hit the pedigree and pin. Okay. So you gotta pin right after the pedigree and win the match. Now I get it. I was reading it wrong. I'm like, the match is over in 10 seconds? Okay. We're good. Anyway, so the thing that folks talk about the most there was that infamous Sheamus Daniel Bryan 18-second match at WrestleMania, and they showed a clip of that in gameplay, but A, it was the wrong Sheamus. He had the mohawk, which didn't happen at the time, wrong beard at the time, wrong ring gear at the time, and wrong WrestleMania arena. So my thing is like, well, perhaps they included that to include it, but it's not actually in the showcase, because seriously, why would you have a 10-second match in the showcase? Why would you have that? That's a cutscene. That isn't a playable thing. It's, he kisses AJ Lee, he gets hit with the bro kick, he gets pinned. That's the whole match. So, that's weird. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that thing. I'm like, well, look, I get it, but also I kind of am past that whole, alright, I'm going to be up in arms about it, because it's like, I don't get my hopes up at this point. I really, really don't. It's, if you set your bar very, very low, we are the bar. Set that bar very, very low, and you won't be just disappointed, because the bar is already on the ground at this point. But, speaking of which, speaking of the bar being on the ground, not Sheamus and Cesaro, what a lot of folks are assuming at this point, and again, don't assume things, because it's still 2K, right? But they're assuming that because we have Triple H as a special guest referee in that showcase, they showed they showed that footage of Trips as a guest ref in that showcase. They're assuming we're going to have guest ref as a mode in the game. And I'm like, don't get ahead of yourself. Believe me, I would love that to be the case. Especially since Foley here just got announced as the guest ref for Hell in a Cell, right? And definitely, the one thing I like to do in my predictions videos is to have an accurate part of that match play out. And as we've seen, we have not had that mode type in 2K in, forever. So having that would be great. But I'm not going to count on it. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, it's definitely going to be in there. Because, again, it's 2K. Don't put it past them to put that only in the showcase and nowhere else. That would not surprise me. I can't remember. Were there any special guest referee matches in the showcase with Austin? I honestly can't recall. Because I don't think we had that mode in 2K16 either. Pedigree. Pinfall. Replays. I got 9 seconds. Come on, you guys. I want to pin the man. 1, 2. Aw, crap. Well, I failed. Can we do it again? I gotta build up more than one finisher. So, Spinebuster, and then keep fighting him. Don't do a pedigree, because he's gonna kick out. And that's not going to help me at all. Unless that doesn't actually count for... Look, I don't know anymore. I'm gonna hide the checklist. I don't know anymore. Because we hit pedigree and pinned, but if he kicks out, does that count as... Like, it didn't give me a check mark. So, whoa there. Woo! Reversals for days, son. For days. For days and days and days. Anyway, moving on from our 2K19 discussion, as we do here, we have the historic announcement of Renee Young. Now a permanent spot on the Raw commentary table, replacing the coach. And honestly, I would take just about anybody over the coach. He's terrible. I don't want to hear no more word of the hour. I don't want to hear no more coach pretty much breaking kayfabe with some of this stuff, saying, oh, Ronda in that bear hug is resting. Like, no, she's in a bear hug. She's struggling. No more of that stuff. No more of coach calling out the camera guy for being in the wrong spot. Like, it's not his fault, coach. It's not his fault that you mistook Bo Dallas for Rhino. It's not his fault. Anyway, so yes. Coach going to a backstage role, more, I guess perhaps more interviews and more pre-show panels. And Renee on Raw, full-time commentary. So congratulations, Renee Young. Now, if Renee could start actually acknowledging that she is, if she could be more concerned about Dean Ambrose when he's actually getting beat up than, say the rest of the Shield, that would make more sense. He's biting me. Referee, come on, he's biting me. That's not right. That's not what dude would do. Have mercy. That's not do-delicious. Eat it, yeah. Anyway, so, on Raw, it seems like we're kind of doing a soft reset here on the Authors of Pain, because they're just back to fighting jobbers and nothing else. Like, we're just gonna forget they had that whole thing with Titus Worldwide. Just, that never happened. Guys, that never happened. It never happened. Just forget about it. We're back to being, alright, we're gonna rebuild the authors here, and they're gonna be important again. We'll see. We'll see. But, speaking of Mr. Triple H here, speaking of Mr. H's, if you will, he had a promo, obviously, building his Super Showdown match with the Dead Man to follow up on last week's bit of business, right? Which was fine. Spinebuster. Right? No issues there. However, there was some stuff in there that I kind of got annoyed by, only because it was like, I understood what he was trying to say when he said, oh, Taker was never the same after those 4 matches. And I'm like, if he had said 4 years, because it was HBK, Triple H, and in those 4 years was WrestleMania 25 through 28, right? That was the 4 years. But when you say 4 matches, you're continuing to erase from history WrestleMania 17, where Triple H fought Taker. So he's fought Taker at Mania 3 times, but they never mention that. They only mention 27 and 28, which to me is hilarious. Like, stop erasing history that happened. So, don't say 4 matches, say 4 years. Because it was 5 matches. because it was that third match, WrestleMania 17. Now, obviously, that was the Biker Taker and not, you know, the current Phenom version, but it still happened. Like, we can't say it didn't happen. It still happened. Mick, it still happened. Anyway, we got somewhat of an explanation from one Kevin Owens in terms of what was happening with why he returned after quitting for a week and whatever else, and he has now been given the ability to do what he wants and not get punished by management for it, which was his explanation, but that still does not mean that he should be helping Braun Strowman, or around the ring while Braun Strowman is in there cutting a promo, supporting Braun Strowman, who just spent the last, month or so just beating the crap out of Kevin Owens, destroying his car, putting him in a porta potty. Like, you don't forget those things. Come on now. Come on now. Anyway, let's hit that Spinebuster again. And then hit 2 pedigrees. And put Mick down for good-zo. For good-zo. 1 pedigree. Don't hit replay. There we go. No, I don't want the replay. I gotta get him up. I gotta get him up. Get him up. Again. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. It's taking too long. It's taking too... That's crap. That's absolute... And then the replay. I don't need the replay. Wait, is it reset the clock? Is the clock reset? What? So it's any pedigree within a pedigree. That's okay. Look, I'll take it. Oh, referee, out of the way. Chad Patton. The game won the match. Alright. He's very, very hype. He's very, very animated here. He's like, yep, I beat Dude Love. I did that. Shawn Michaels versus the British Bulldog. Wow, we have a diving attack, 2 signature elbow drops, sweet chin music, and then win by submission. That is a hell of a list here to go through with the Bulldog in this match. Anyway, so Kevin Owens, right? His thing now is that he wants to beat up Lashley for taking out Sami Zayn. As I said last week after Raw, that makes a lot of sense. That's why he attacked Lashley. It still makes no sense as to why he's helping Braun Strowman, and his explanation was, oh, I just hated the Shield. And I'm like, yeah, but Braun made your life hell for the past month. He threw you off of a cage. Like, come on, KO. Come on. So, there is that bit of business. Now, elsewhere, we have, as I predicted, the tag team title match being announced between Ziggler, McIntyre, and Rollins and Ambrose. Because as soon as Ziggler and McIntyre won those belts, I was like, oh, they're going to put all the belts on the Shield. They're going to put all the belts on the Shield and have them, it's the Shield versus the Raw roster type scenario. And I'm like, okay, but that's not going to get Roman over that much more than he already is trying to get over. I don't know. But what that means, as of right now, as of like 9 in the morning on a Tuesday, is that as of at the moment,
these idiots here in England are in for a rude awakening. I think their favorite son, the British Bulldog, is going to lose his European Championship tonight.
Well, Shawn Michaels is in peak condition, but so is the Bulldog. Either way, this is going to be a great one.
I think I saw HBK versus the Bulldog at my first house show in like 95. I think that was my first house show. That was the main event. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while. Anyway, what this means for Hell in a Cell, as of right now, there are no mid-card titles being defended, because obviously Rollins is in that tag team match, playa, and the fact that right now Nakamura has no opponent for Hell in a Cell. But obviously SmackDown is tonight. Maybe they'll give him one, maybe they won't. I don't know. We'll see. As I had said, we have Mick Foley is the special guest referee between Roman and Braun at Hell in a Cell, and it seems like the only reason is because it's been 20 years since that Hell in a Cell with him and Taker. Because you thought when they announced Mick last week, I was like, alright, they're going to bring out Triple H and Mick to discuss this whole thing with Triple H and Taker. But no, not at all. So, why does Bulldog have a finisher already? What is happening here? What a handicap. What a handicap. That's not cool. Bruh. Top rope, the outside of the ring. Alright, so we can kind of just hit the circle button here and hold it for that hammer throw. Oh, wait, I didn't... Nope, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Sean has that insurance policy. You want to go outside of the ring, Bulldog. Boom. There we go. Diving. Diving. Woo! Alright. I gotta hit 2 elbow drops. And I gotta have 2 things on my thing and a thing with a thing. So, that's good times. So, I don't know. I still feel like they're doing this now with Foley as the ref because they're gonna have Roman win and then have Foley raise Roman's hand to try to further get the crowd to cheer him, and I don't think it's gonna work because it didn't work with The Rock at the Royal Rumble. So they booed The Rock at the Royal Rumble. That happened. I just got a trophy there for watch out. What does watch out mean? I don't know, but I got one. I did it. But also beware of Bulldog here. Wait, do I have a finisher now? I'm very confused as to who has finisher here. Let me back up. Oh yeah, I have one. Sweet chin music. Cool. Cool. But I need a signature to actually do the elbow drop. So, I'm still gotta get there. But I hit my sweet chin. I could have sworn I saw it under him and not me, but perhaps I'm just seeing things this early in the morning. It's been a day already. Now, the one other thing on Raw I found to be a bit interesting is the continued inclusion of the Cruiserweights from 205 Live on Raw. Because obviously, that division was a Raw exclusive, but they have not had them wrestle on Raw in freaking forever. But they're definitely including them more in the programming. Between Leo Rush trying to hype up Lashley for some reason, and then also we're going to have, whenever the heels attack here, is also Drew Gulak, you know, like, because he's there, but even though he's on a different show. So, they're not going to have him wrestle, but they're going to have him be on the show. It's kind of a weird inclusion. Even Drake Maverick, being the manager of the AOP, is like, alright, that's a guy from 205, so cool, I guess? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure if that's going to actually build something bigger, or just kind of get them on the show to as a reminder that, hey, we have a different show you guys should watch. It's called 205 Live. You should probably watch it, essentially. So we're going to keep on keeping on here with the British Bulldog, David Boy, and see if we can't get him with 2 elbow drops, which is going to take me a while to get there, and then also winning by a submission. Wonderful, yes. Okay, signature. Signature. Bulldog, where are you? Really? 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 It's taking even longer because Bulldog is being a jerk about it. Bulldog, stop being a jerk about it. Not cool, man. Not cool. It took that long to get to it, and I'm going to lose it now because video games. Like, he knows I need to get this objective, and he's avoiding it every freaking again. Again. I can't believe he did it to me again. Have another 3rd time, and here comes Triple H. I don't need Triple H. I need to hit these stupid moves. So, that's really annoying. It's really annoying. Hit that comeback. Nip up. Hit triangle. Bring him down. He reversed my comeback. He reversed my comeback. Bulldog. Do it again. X. Again, he reversed. Why even have a comeback? Why even have a comeback? He's going to keep reversing it. This is the worst. This is the dumbest. Square. Circle. Go. No, go. Go. Run, you fool. Get to the... There's one. I got to hit 2 of those. So, I hit the comeback. Got a trophy. Cool, I guess. Go, go, go. Number 2. I did it. Now it's win by submission. It's a figure 4 leg lock. Woo! Woo! It's not going to do it. It's not enough damage to his legs. I have not done any damage to his legs this whole match. So, reversing the pressure. Reversing the pressure. Woo! Classic Nature Boy. Boom! 5 time. 5 time. 5 time. Here we go. Here we go. Breaking point, Bulldog. Come on. I've done so much damage to your upper body here that you should be breaking. You should be breaking. There we go. the new
How
European
bad
champion.
did Shawn Michaels want the European Championship?
He brought in the insurance policy. He brought in
He
Helmsley.
didn't do anything in
And
that
this
match.
sellout crowd here in Birmingham is livid.
I told you, JR. I told you. Shawn Michaels is the first ever Grand Slam champion in the WWE.
Will you look at that arrogance? Michaels, the new European champion. Imagine Europe being represented by Shawn Michaels. My God, this is just awful.
Back. And so tomorrow the bonus match. What? Tomorrow, Dude Love Triple H again in New York City. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.